protect the environment by encouraging ecosystem diversity. UNL wildlife ecologist Craig Allen studies how a diverse ecosystem like grassland shares its resilience with adjacent cropland.
For one thing, we find that patches of grassland that are higher diversity resist invasions more. They have reduced herbivory rates. It means that the plants there are less likely to be eaten by insects. And so we want to know if that service, reduction in herbivory, is exported to row crop agriculture.
Learning more about the link between diversity and resilience could help improve pollination and groundwater recharge.
Then we could design landscapes, if you will, with the optimal spacing of these patches of high diversity within the row crop, and it may increase the resilience of these systems to climate change.
Diverse ecosystems must be protected from invasive species. For example, a reed called Phragmites is jungle thick in parts of the Platte River, choking off water and driving out native birds and grasses.
Other species have huge impacts and can affect the structure and function of ecological systems. They can block the flow of waters, as in the case of Phragmites. They can have grave economic impacts as well to agriculture and to people's livelihoods.
Add drought, and conditions could push an ecosystem over the threshold into collapse.
We need to understand what makes them resilient, what is going to allow them to absorb change, and if we can, how do we anticipate where a threshold is, and how do we keep away from that? Because we don't want our agricultural system to collapse in this state.
Allen leads the Nebraska Cooperative Fish and Wildlife Research Unit at UNL, a multi-agency partnership. Allen and his colleagues assess risks to native plant, insect, fish, and wildlife communities to determine their susceptibility to invasive species. They develop geospatial models to predict and map the spread of potential invaders.
So land managers as well as policymakers can use this information to help anticipate what invasive species may be here and which ones we really don't want to be here, so we don't have further Phragmites and further economic and ecologically disruptive species if we can help it.
The effort to control invasive species and promote diversity will help protect the environment for future generations.